since we got some news out there, some news on Aaron Judge, his return, man. Some good news. If you guys just joining us, let me make sure if this thing is live right now. Are we live? Hold on. All right. Well, obviously rain delay right now, so I decided to go on and stream. Why not, right? The Yankees versus Cardinals are in the rain delay. They should be starting in the next 30 minutes, from what I understand. But if not, then hey, I'll be here and we'll be talking. But there's some big news, man. Some big news came out today on Aaron Judge. Freaking look, I'll let you hear it from the guy's mouth himself. If I could find this here. Hold on. All right.
When was it further give you confidence that you will be back this season?
Oh, I'll be back this season. I don't know why I wouldn't be. That was always a plan to come back. Sooner than later, definitely. But yeah, I never had a thought of not playing this year.
When was it further give you confidence that you will be back?
Anyway, so pretty much Aaron Judge said that, man, he's planning on returning this year. That's always been the plan. And then ESPN also reported that he got cleared to do light activities. Now, what is light activities? I don't know, but any activity is better than no activity. I'm hoping that light activity means in a few weeks when they reimage him again, then they can tell him, hey, you can return back to full baseball activities. And then at that point, it'll be just a ramp up just to get him ready to come back. So, yeah, that's good news, guys, man. That's freaking excellent news. Jacob, my brother, man, with the $2 super chat, man. I appreciate you, man. Jacob, you hit the lotto, bro. You're not telling nobody. I know you hit the lotto. You need to let me in, man. You've been going super chat crazy. Super chat crazy. I appreciate you, Jacob, though, man. Thank you. And YYJ, man, I appreciate you, too. I just got your text. You're the reason why I streamed, because I wasn't going to do this. But I was reading like that ESPN article that came out about Aaron Judge and him returning to light activities and stuff. And I was like, you know what? Why not? Why not? Mark Gates was good, man. We got a potent lineup now, but can we survive with the bullpen? We're going to find out. Ace is in the building, man. Ace, make sure y'all go subscribe to my man Ace, man. He's doing the play-by-play. I'm sure he's going to be on in the next like 30 minutes or so doing the play-by-play. Yeah, I appreciate you, Jacob, man. I appreciate you. Yeah, the lineup looks a lot better. The lineup is looking a lot better. Let me see if I can pull that up here. 1 second, real quick. Hold on. Put that there. Whew. I got a lot going on here. All right. No, that's not it. Let's change this. All right. That's not the lineup. I don't know. It's just showing me all the hitters, but not the actual lineup. But anyway, I'm pretty sure this might be the lineup. Trent Grisham batting first. Ben Wright. If this is not the accurate line, let me know so I can fix this later. You got Trent Grisham, Ben Rice, Luis Garcia, Elliot Ramos batting fourth. The new guy, Spencer Jones, Jazz Chisholm Jr., Ryan McMahon, George Lombard Jr., and Ali Sanchez batting last. So, I mean, it's better. It's a lot better, man. It's a lot better than it has been. But look, I would say that it's a lot better when we start putting up runs, because yesterday we only put up 2 runs on a Jazz Chisholm home run and a George Lombard Jr. home run, which I got to talk about that, man. I probably should have went on yesterday to talk about, but let's take a look at that home run, because that thing was an epic, man. In his major league debut.
The 0-2. Hit in the air. Deep
in his major league debut, hits a home run.
George Lombard Jr. has entered the yard.
But I will say this, right? Look, let me turn this off. Let me turn this off. I will say this. Look, don't get me wrong. I'm souped and I'm hyped about this dude. But we need to slow the hell down, man. Because I can see a lot of Yankee fans and even other content creators, other channels, like, I could already see, man. I've saw headlines saying the savior and all kinds of like. I think he's gonna be good, and I hope he's gonna be good. I think he's gonna be good, right? But man, I feel like especially that home run that he now the expectation is even crazier, man. Like we got to remember this guy's a rookie, man. He's his first time up here, so I don't know, man. I'm afraid that he's gonna hit like a little adjustment period, and then the fans are gonna turn on him. Because I already have people, man, in 24 hours, man. That people are like saying he's the next Derek Jeter and all kinds of the same stuff we saw when Anthony Volpe first came up here. I'm starting to see it again, and I'm starting to get a little deja vu. Don't get me wrong, though. I think that he's much better than Volpe is, and I get way better vibes with him. But I'm talking about the fan base as a whole in general. I'm starting to get that kind of that deja vu feeling, man. Like I see people overreacting a little bit. Don't get me wrong. That was a big time home run in front of his family, in front of the Yankee Stadium crowd in his major league debut. Don't get it twisted. Like that was epic. But I see people already saying like, just saying crazy things, man. Calling him the savior, like, World Series back on. And I hope that's the case, but let's not put that kind of pressure on him. Comparing him to Jeter, comparing him to A-Rod, comparing him to a lot of other shortstops that are really good, And I think that's a little too crazy, man. Yeah, we need to give him grace. Yeah, it's getting a little crazy. And YJ says, with what we have now, you like Jones in center field, Cabby in right field. Yeah, I'd rather have Spencer Jones in center field. I don't like Caballero in the outfield at all. Personally, I don't like him in the outfield at all. But he's not the way, especially now that we have more outfielders. Like, there's no point. At this point, man, he should go back to being a role player, like a off the bench guy, and that's really what he is and what he should be. So I don't know why. Yeah. So tonight we got Spencer Jones in right field, Heliot Ramos left field, and Trent Grisham center field. I don't like Grisham in center that much. I think Spencer Jones is a better defender. But this is what they running out there. I think it's better than putting Caballero out there because Caballero he's not an outfielder, guys. Like, you got to keep it real. He's not an outfielder. But man, Aaron Judge starting light activities. The man himself, he said he's coming back this season. I'm telling you what, man, he's running out of time. So at this point, I don't see how he can even have like a rehab stint, like all the normal procedure for a guy coming back, like going down there to like AA to have a couple rehab games and do all of that and start taking live ABs. And I think you got to skip all of that with Judge. I think as soon as he gets clearance that he's ready, maybe have like a couple days of just warming up a little bit, maybe one rehab game, maybe, if that. But at that point, man, we talking about we might be in mid-September, late September. At that point, you just got to send him up here and let him figure it out up here. Let him get his timing up here. Yeah, he says he needs to be back by September. I don't think he's going to be back by September. I think he'll be back in September sometime. And yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, he don't have a lot of time to really go through that whole rehab process. Like the stuff that Stan is going through right now, I don't think that Judge could go through. He's not gonna have enough time. As soon as he gets the okay from the doctors to to conduct all full baseball activities, then he's just gonna have to. He might have a week to get his shit together and then just come back up here. He says a month to ramp up. He should be October ready. Yeah, I don't even see him having a whole month, man. That's the thing. Hopefully, I don't know. He just today got cleared, right? We told my Aaron Judge, he just today got cleared to do light activities. I don't even know what light activities means, but I'm pretty sure that's not swinging a bat. That's probably throwing a baseball around, like playing catch or something. Maybe a light jog or whatever. He's doing light activities. And then I would assume that it's going to take him a few weeks to get to full activities. And then, yeah, I don't know. We'll see, man. We'll see. A says, will we see Volpe back in the big leagues this year? I wouldn't be surprised, but I doubt it, though. They shouldn't. There's no reason. Unless somebody gets hurt, there's no reason why Volpe should be back up here. None. Unless somebody gets hurt, God forbid, knock on wood. That is the only way Volpe is back in this on the 26 man. Because at that, like, really, why do it, man? Why bring him up here and make shit awkward? You know? He just lost his job. Let him sit it out and let it like all settle in for at least a full off season, you know? And then next year, man, like, who knows? Next year, maybe they don't sign Jazz Chisholm. And maybe next year this dude's balling at second. Maybe Volpe's playing second very well and he gets you know, a second chance. No pun intended. Gets a second chance at second base, right? But right now, man, there's no point of bringing him up here at all, in my opinion. The dude is gone. They walking on the field now? Let me see. But yeah, guys, I mean, good news. I think that, look, if Judge said that he's going to be back this year, it's funny because for a while he's just been very quiet. But today, all of a sudden, he spoke and said, I don't know why everybody thinks I'm not coming back. I'm coming back this year. Like, he said it real confidently. The last time he really spoke on it, he was more like, you know, there's no timeline on this thing and stuff like that. But today, he said it confidently. I'm going to play it again. He's coming back. Oh, hold on. He said it very confidently.
Where was it?
What the hell is going on? You don't want to play? Hold on.
Where was it? Further give you confidence that you will be back this season?
Oh, I'll be back this season. I don't know why I wouldn't be. That was always a plan to come back. Sooner than later, definitely. But yeah, I never had a thought of not playing this year.
Where was it? Further give you confidence
And I
that
hope-
you will be back this season?
I hope that's the case, man. I hope he's not gaslighting us too, because Judge, he kind of gaslights sometimes, man. He kind of Yankees PR said to put out fire. You know what? Yeah, maybe. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes Judge, man, he's been trained well by the Yankee propaganda crew. So he's been trained well, but I don't know. I'm gonna take him for his word on this one. That I think that he truly believes he's coming back. I think that he's gonna get to a point, right? I think right now he's not fully ready, and the doctor's not ready. They just cleared him for light activity, but I think in a few weeks, if they say, okay, well, you can, he's gonna be like, no, I'm at least gonna start, you know, taking at bats, at least, you know, especially if the Yankees are in a good position, you know, where we're like maybe a game or two behind in first place, or we're actually playing for something, then I think that, yeah, I think he'll come back, even if the doctors don't want him to come back like 100%, you know. But then it, you know, then it opens up a whole nother problem, because it's like, do you put him in right field? Because right now we don't have a lot of room for DH, right? How do you figure that out, man? Because I must be honest with you, the Luis Garcia trade is turning out for, and I know it's only 2 games, you know, so I'm gonna slow down. But from what I've seen from this guy, even his outs are good. Like, this guy can hit, man. He can hit, and I don't see how you platoon him either, because he's been hitting lefties too. Like, he's got to be in the lineup somehow. So they say he plays second base. He takes run balls at second base. He might have to play second base for Jazz, you know, because we can't get Ben Rice out the lineup. And if Judge comes back and Judge needs some time at DH, then Judge is going to get his at-bats at DH, you know? As simple as that. So they got to figure that shit out, man. No, but he did come back when he hit the wall, though, remember? Judge did come back when he hit the wall. It's just that he came back and sucked. He was still hurt, obviously. He was still hurt, and but he did come back that season. It was just, he was hurt still, and it wasn't enough, man. That team was just trash. So, but I think that unless something crazy happens, unless the Yankees fall, you know, way far, or I see him coming back like the last few weeks of the season, maybe even the last 2 weeks, you know, just enough for him to ramp up, get his timing on, and be there for the postseason. That's what I'm hoping anyway. That's what I'm hoping, but we'll see. Let me see something. Is the game started yet? Let's check this. But yeah, man, Aaron Judge, freaking, let's see. And I mean, he's been gone for quite some time now. But his stats, oh, I'm going to hide this thing. Why is this playing games with me? There we go. Yeah, when he left, though, but obviously, look, he was playing hurt for quite some time. But he was only batting 248, 17 home runs, though, considering that he only played like 2 months. And for one of those months he was hurt. That's not bad. 17 home runs, 30 RBIs, whatever. And then we got Giancarlo Stanton coming back too, and he was actually playing well. Giancarlo Stanton was playing fairly decent before he got hurt. And he wasn't around for a while either. So I mean, obviously not much there, but remember he started hurt, came back, and then got hurt again. Yeah, Big G, man. Big G is fragile as hell. Fragile as hell. But if you could get Big G back, and even if you have him just kind of like just spot pinch hitting, just coming in and pinch hitting in big situations where you need like a big ass hit or a home run or something, then you do it. That's another right-handed bat you have in the lineup. Yeah, so I think that Stan will be back, maybe. With him, it's kind of iffy because he should have been back. So I don't know what's going on. I feel like he keeps hurting himself trying to get back, and I don't know. But I think that, I know a lot of people may disagree with this, but I think there's still value in Giancarlo Stanton, man. This dude, like his power is undeniable. Freaking, and I just don't want him. I don't know if I want him playing every day. I'm not sure about that, especially now with Luis Garcia in the mix and all that. But I think that even if you bring him in as like a pinch hitter, like let's say you got Ali Sanchez coming in a big situation or something, and you're like, man, I don't want Ali Sanchez to take this at bat. Let's bring in Giancarlo Stanton, just for that at bat. And then you swap him out with Austin Wells, or reverse, right? You got Austin Wells coming in a big situation. We know that he's freaking pretty terrible at the plate. Bring in Giancarlo Stanton just for that pinch hit. Nothing happens, whatever. You bring in the replacement catcher and move on. I think they should do stuff like that, man, if he comes back. Katie says, what's up? What's up, Katie? Yeah, 8:05. That's the time that they said. It's gonna start 8:05, so that gives me like 10 more minutes here. 10 minutos. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, if you guys haven't heard, Katie, I don't know if you heard, but apparently Judge is starting activities. I'm not sure what that means, right? But he can start baseball activities, which is, man, that's phenomenal. That's a start, right? I think he'll be back this year. I really do. And that gives me a lot of hope. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Like, I still think this team isn't good enough to go all the way. This team is good, but and like you said, it's a crapshoot. But I think if you add Judge, if we get Aaron Judge back and he's Aaron Judge, like the Aaron Judge we all know and love, with everything else that we have in this lineup, I think it changes things a lot. It changes things. Now, as far as the bullpen is a big question mark, and it's all gonna come down to it's gonna come down to Carlos Rodon and Clark Schmidt and Carlos Lagrange, and because if they can get healthy. Right. And if let's say Clark Schmidt or David Weather, whoever it is, they decide to transition into the bullpen. If they could transition well, into the bullpen, just to give us an inning a day or something out there. And then you got a guy like Carlos Lagrange throwing 100, 103. If he can get healthy and you throw him into the mix, I mean, he's got to have command, though, because I don't care how hard you throw. Nobody cares how hard you throw ball four, right? You got to throw strikes. But if he could throw strikes, then all of a sudden, man, it's not the greatest bullpen, but all of a sudden you got something you can work with, right? Especially in the postseason, because in the postseason, you really just need like 4 or 5 arms that are solid, right? 4 or 5 solid arms, and you can get through a postseason. But And that all depends too on your starters, because your starters got to give you innings. I don't care how good the bullpen is if your starters are only giving you 3-4 innings a game, you could throw all that, everything I just said, you could throw all that shit out the window. The bullpen will be burnt out within a few days, and then it's at that point it gets ugly, right? So I don't know what you wrote here, man, but I'm gonna give you a shout out. I gotta get like a translator, the translation. I heard he's just running right now. It's all right, man. That's a start, man, because he wasn't doing anything before. When Stan comes back, having him and Goldie on the bench will kill our depth. Having him but that's the only way you could do it. I think that Stan, like, Goldie's gonna get more burn. I don't know. They got to figure it out, man. But I think that having Stanton on the bench is not a terrible idea, right? It really isn't. Stanton, man, you got to think he has. Regardless of what you think about Stanton, this dude has power that is special. He has special power, and we all know that he's clutch. He has something about him. Look, this is one of those things that there's no. I mean, they try to quantify it, but there's no real stat for it. There's no real. You can't really. Some people just got it, and some people don't. Some people got it. We're like, I want this guy, taking the last shot. Some people got that gene in them, and others don't. And me personally, I feel like Giancarlo has that gene in him, and at any given moment, dude, this dude can fucking smash one out the park. If you make a mistake, it is 120-mile-per-hour home run. So there's value in that, man. I think if he gets healthy, I want him. But the thing is that I just don't want him taking 5-6 at bats a game. Not with the way Goldie's been hitting, and I feel like, to me personally, Luis Garcia Jr., he needs to play every day. Like, you can't platoon him. From what I've seen anyway, I don't think you should platoon him. I really don't. He looks like he's that good of a hitter, in my opinion. Oh, yeah. I see Ace is about to go on. Damn, I'll stay on for like 5 more minutes, and then all of y'all go switch over. If you're watching, switch over to freaking Ace's live stream, where he's going to do the play-by-play. I put it in the chat right there. But yeah, I think yeah, I'm taking Big G, man. I don't care, dude. Look, and I would never bet against Big Giancarlo Stanton again, because look, he's come through so many times, man. He's come through, and I get it, yo. He's made out of glass. He can't run. Sometimes, man, he swings that shit I'm just like, what are you swinging at, dude? He looks terrible out there sometimes. But boy, oh boy, man, if he gets a hold of one, it's a wrap, man. Like, and ever since 2024, and even before 2024, like, man, he's just, like I said, man, the dude is clutch. Now, I don't want him playing all game, but to sub him in for pinch hitting, like to bring him in a pinch hit in a big situation, you'd rather have him or Austin Wells batting, or Ali Sanchez batting, or Jose Caballero batting, or I don't know who else. George Lombard Jr., obviously he's just a rookie, and he can't be subbed out. Yeah, who would you rather have? You rather have Ali Sanchez bat? You rather have freaking Austin Wells bat? You rather have Caballero bat, or you rather have Giancarlo Stanton with all his flaws and all his issues? I'm gonna take Big G, man. I'm gonna take Big G, and then we got Cody Bellinger coming back too. I forgot all about that. Cody Bellinger, man, he'll be back too, man. But he's just gonna be back sometime in September, I think. At this point, there's no real rush on him. Get him healthy, for real. Get him healthy, and then we got and then when he comes back too, I don't know. Now I'm starting to feel good, man. I'm feeling hopeful. I still think it's a long shot. It's a long shot, man, because we didn't fix some big holes, but if we get some of these guys, and like I said, if you can, being that we have 2 catchers, right, and Ben Rice can also catch if you need him. Being that technically we have 3 catchers on the team, You know, even though Austin Wells sucks, right? And Ali Sanchez, like if you get a guy like Big G back or something, you can pinch hit for these guys, man. We got enough catchers to pinch hit and do that stuff. My man Roberto sent me the high five, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate the high five, man. High five back. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna try to come on after the game too. I've been trying to come on more. It's just sometimes I get busy, man. I get busy with life. Busy with life, man. But I got the link in the chat there to the Ace Avenue. He's doing his play-by-play. The game's about to start in like 2 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and watch my man Ace. And I'll see you guys after the game. If not, tomorrow morning. I'm gonna start doing the morning shows better. I think mornings work better for me. I think that's what I'm gonna start doing. But anyway, I appreciate you guys, man. Have a good one. Have a good one. And again, make sure y'all go check out the Ace Avenue. The link is in the chat. Peace, y'all. Oh.